I saw this elaborate paint scheme of this Greenwood Corvette in the supermarket the other day, and I was thinking back to when I initially saw it a few weeks before that, and dismissed it because it looked so much like a fantasy casting. Um, Although I knew it was based on a real car, which is the Greenwood Corvette. This particular Corvette raced at Le Mans, if I'm right in saying so, in around about 1976. It's got amazing performance figures. And I was thinking that when you look at this car, it is so outrageous. Just the, let alone the paint scheme, which is crazy and actually beautifully executed, applied, a real piece of artwork. The shape of the Greenwood Corvette is just so outrageous. You think, has Hot Wheels done another Hot Wheels in that they've uh, emphasised their own styling on it, or is this accurate to the true Greenwood Corvette? So I did a little bit of research and came to the conclusion that Hot Wheels have done actually a really good, pretty accurate job of the dimensions and shape of this car. So, for example, when you look at the rear, I was thinking, was the rear of the Corvette really that narrow? Because you've got these gigantic side wings, which kind of make it look a bit odd. So I have a standard stock version of the Corvette made by Greenlight Diecast, which is a semi-premium brand, and they usually get things right with regards to proportions and scale. So let's do a little comparison. So yeah, you can see that the back of the Greenwood version is exactly the same width as the Greenlight version. They are pretty much exactly the same. And the other thing about the Greenwood Corvette, I thought that was over accentuated, was its waist, so to speak. So is the cabin really that narrow? Is that how it is on the standard car? And so I got the other one next to it. You can see that the dimensions are more or less pretty similar. I think, if anything, the Greenwood Corvette looks as if the roof is a little bit narrower, but that is because Hot Wheels have decided to omit the A-pillars. And you can also see that the Greenwood Corvette is slightly longer than the standard Corvette, so the nose is being slightly lengthened by the look of it, as has the rear tail, fractionally. Let's compare the Gas Monkey Corvette. Slight difference in length, so I assume that's attributed to the lengthened nose of the Greenwood. Well, Hot Wheels has made it identical. And the rear, slightly marginally different shape. This orange one just looks crazy, and for the life of me I thought I had another Corvette, possibly in blue, another Greenwood Corvette that is. Where it's gone, I don't know. I'm sure I had it. I'm sure it came out in a different colour. But for now, I cannot find it, even though I've got my collection well catalogued. I found a drawing on the internet of the Greenwood Corvette, and I've overlaid it over Hot Wheels' car. And as you can see, the similarities are pretty much spot on. So I can honestly say, I think Hot Wheels have done a great job.
Netherground Music. Boogie.
Bouncing your whip with that real live shit. Bouncing your whip with that real live shit. Bouncing your whip with that real live shit. Real live, real live shit. Bouncing your whip with that real live shit. Bouncing your whip with that real live shit. Bouncing your whip with that real live shit. Real live, real live shit.
Nothing grows whenever something shows. I gotta dump the flows and let the trumpets blow. The driver of the mission is a pro. Now I'm switching up the flow, slipping to the whip so we get up and go. The meanest on the scene, it's gotta be us. You see us in the Prius, whipping it by the Beamers, clipping it in the tweeters. Nah, I limited it on the meters. You flipping how it's kicking.